Hear me?
Barely.
All right. Yeah, we can hear you just in time.
Oh.
We
to
need
say,
justice.
what's up, everyone? Welcome to another week of Hot Dog FPV Team Talk Night with the Hot Dog FPV team.
What's up?
What's up?
What's up, everyone?
I think I'm working now too.
This guy.
We're all working.
Yep.
Spoonie's over here like filing away. And I'm over
You know,
here like dismantling things, and
I've been talking to you guys for the last 5 minutes with my microphone off.
He's up.
I haven't even looked up to see if anybody else was up. So
I even said, "Hey, Derek, hi,"
and I waved and I'm like, hey, and
nothing happened.
So what are you up to, Ben?
poorly executed.
I'm actually gonna take the motors off this little doodad, and I'm gonna put it on my other 3-inch because I need the flight controller out of this one to something else. For something a little prototypey-ish.
Oh.
BQE prototypey. What you know about that?
I know a lot about it. I'm prototyping right now.
You bet. Oh, you're such a prototyper. What's up, Kelly?
Hey,
Hi.
I got some stuff in the mail today.
What'd you
What do
get in the
think
mail?
about that? Boom shakalaka. That is a iFlight Cinnabee.
Can't hear you.
Oh, nice.
an iFlight Cinnabee.
Yeah.
You got that pretty quick.
FPV race drone. You guys know what those are? Your mic's not working, Kelly.
Have you flown it yet?
No.
You know what's funny?
Fucking
Because
thing.
what I got sitting right here. Yay.
What do you got there?
Look at that.
Barrett?
It's XL5 with the new
Barrett's not working either.
Those zing zing.
7. Well, you guys can't hear me?
Can't
No, I
hear
hear
you.
you
I can
fine.
hear you.
I can hear you fine,
Oh,
and I can hear Kelly too. Chris has got shit on his end.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can.
Damn, that's
Chris
fun.
has got shit in his ears. I-
Fix your
Yeah.
headset, Chris.
I saw on the headset. It's like it's weird. I can hear you and cover top, and I can hear Sputnik over there
Dude,
standing away.
it's totally selective hearing.
I
You can hear me sanding.
Yeah, I
Oh,
can
yeah.
hear you stroking away over there.
It's that new crispy mic that Chris gave me.
Are you sure it's hooked up? Tap it.
It's super crispy.
Okay.
I can hear him. Yeah.
Is it working? Is
Yeah.
the mic working?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 thumbs up. Check
We're
this out, bro.
Well, I'll
Wow.
quit sanding then.
Damn, I can't.
Here, let me. I'll
Well-
present you, Kelly.
At least it's not a buzzer.
Present to everyone. Show us that little doodad.
Yeah, I wanna know all about that thing when you get it going.
Yeah. I'll
And
probably play it tonight.
I want to hear
Is he-
about the camera, and I want to hear about what you did with the camera to fix it, and all that stuff.
I'm gonna try refreshing Hangouts, so I might pop out.
All right, for
And,
sure.
I'm planning on doing, and it's funny that I just unboxed it. Oh, it actually comes with the HQ props as well. But
Is he pixelated for everybody else too?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, a
I
little
thought it was
bit.
just me.
am I pixelated?
Yeah.
Yeah,
A wee bit.
That's stupid.
it is what it is.
Yeah. So at any rate, I plan on doing like an unboxing video, an official unboxing, even though I just unboxed
I
it.
can't hear any of you guys.
It's-
Well, you gotta be like that, Chris.
That's just silly. We need to have one of those people that type in closed caption.
Oh yeah. Or we just all learn sign language.
That would be
So that way we can just awkward.
We don't even have to say nothing.
Yeah. We'll just go like this all night.
You just post memes. I mean, we're good at that.
Just memes all night.
Just
We don't even talk.
talk with Gip.
Talk with emoji and memes.
And
Sometimes
Gip.
those are my favorite conversations.
What, when you talk with emojis and memes?
Yeah.
like them.
Yes.
I need
Yes.
to pull up the chat.
It's that Minecraft camera.
So I've got some good news.
What's that?
Yeah, well, a little good news. I talked to Frank Sofrino at
Oh, yeah.
CHL, and he put me on the ambassador team.
Yeah,
So
that's
got
what I'm
my
at.
got my foot through the door, and
Very good.
Working
Hell
on
yeah.
that battery
That's
sponsor.
awesome.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. Congrats, man.
So be
Congrats,
repping
buddy.
CNHL.
Oh yeah.
I
No,
need to talk to
vampire,
Frank.
not pregnant. Sorry.
Who's pregnant? I
It was
haven't
a
really-
comment.
Yeah.
You're pregnant. No, not pregnant. Sorry, but I am gonna be repping CNHL.
That's awesome. Congratulations.
That's
It's a
what I've been
boy.
using. I flew those today, just a little bit ago.
Oh yeah.
Like, what, 10 minutes before the show?
I think that Frank Zafrino should just sponsor the whole hot dog crew with
He should.
I agree.
CHNL batteries.
I agree.
I second that.
CNHL.
Wait.
Chinese wieners.
Oh, sorry.
Chinese winners.
I think that would be rad.
Chinese
I would
power,
totally
yeah.
back it.
Having a team sponsorship for lipos would be amazing.
Hell yeah.
Frank, how about your boys?
I'll
Yeah.
let you boys.
Wait, is Chris back yet? Yeah.
He is, but he
Yeah.
can't hear nobody.
Yep. No, I
He,
can't.
he can hear me.
Nope. Okay. Kelly, you talk now.
Can you hear me?
Yep. Oh yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Oh yeah. We're in business now.
How about me?
We are
Welcome
fucking
back
rock
to the
and
show,
rolling.
Chris.
Welcome back, Chris.
Thanks. What did I miss?
You missed us all talking about Frank hooking up the whole hot dog team with that CNHL
Oh
sponsorship.
yeah.
I think that should be a thing.
I think
Right.
that should be a thing too.
I think-
I've
I've
got
got a banner here, but
We need like a hot
we need
dog
more-
FPV China Hobby Line strip.
yeah.
yeah.
I think-
Who is it? Frank's got one. Is it Frank? Frank's got like a galactic kind of spacey one, but I think it's got the China Hobby Line logo on it.
Hell yeah.
Sick.
It's super
Okay.
futuristic.
Yeah, I think my next batch of batteries, I'm gonna try out some of them 6S1800s for the long
Oh
range stuff.
shit! There goes the neighborhood.
nice.
Oh snap!
Oh jeez.
Put one of them on the 6-inch.
What kind of motors are you gonna run?
2208, 2350s.
With 6S
All
Yeah.
the S's, all
on
Fuck
the,
6-inch.
All the S's and
If you
KVs.
just-
all the
stay low,
S's,
you're
all the
fucking good.
KVs.
Oh yeah, dude. I get crazy flight time with mine on 5S with 2300s.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's got 2500 on 5S, you know. I ran,
Yeah.
what, 2450s on 5S, 2722s on 5S.
Yeah.
I've got some 2306, 2700s, those copper motors.
Oh
I'm interested to see how well they're going to handle 5S.
Oh, that'd
Yeah.
be fine.
Because on 4S, they really like the 5152s by GemFan.
Bye, GemFan.
Bye, Jim.
GemFan.
This plug presented to you by Jim.
It wasn't a plug, but Luke did hook me up. So
What's
I
up with the Team GemFan pack?
I know.
Yeah.
I need to.
No, but if I had my pick, it would be Team HQ.
yeah.
You can't say that.
Just saying.
Hey, I've been flying.
you don't
them
say that.
on the loops in there. That's where it's
I've,
at.
I've been flying
Oh, those
HQs
little
forever.
fancy clear ones that we got when we were in Vegas.
Yeah, those are the ones.
Some Jim fan whoop props.
Yeah,
Whoa.
Oh yeah.
yeah, they're
Vampire's like, Baja Blast is the shit. Yeah, I got some Baja Blast right here, you guys.
Oh, I invited
Thanicus.
man.
Bill to be on the show, and it just popped up. It's like, I can't, bro.
Come on, Bill.
Come on,
Yeah.
Bill.
Come on down to the price is
Billy,
right.
Billy,
I
Bo
think-
Billy.
I think he's camera shy.
He is.
Yeah.
He'll
That's
call
what it
in
is.
and then like troll the shit out of us.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll just troll from the chat, but he'll never actually come on here.
Did you guys just watch Drib's live stream on
Yeah.
Facebook?
A little
Yeah.
bit. Can you
What'd I
explain
miss?
this?
I don't know how I feel about that.
Can you like
what happened?
tell us?
What I miss?
Okay.
Ju-
Do you want to? All right, go, Spoonie. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, since I brought it up. No, it was for the Hype Train Blasters. They were talking about I get because I don't have the blasters, so maybe you should actually talk about it, Joe, because you do have the blasters. It was much better news for the guys that have them. I guess the warranty was going to expire in October, right?
Yeah. So now they're extending the free replacement program until the end of the year, which is cool.
It's not just that. I guess there was a core charge, right? Did you miss that part?
No. Well, the way it was before was you had to. Basically, it's a $26 motor, and when you tried to use the warranty, you'd end up getting a coupon code for $16 off.
Gotcha.
So that way, it ended up being $10 a motor to replace them.
Gotcha.
But they didn't really ask for photos of the damage; they just wanted the serial numbers and stuff.
Okay.
So now I guess it's totally free to replace them, but they want pictures of the damage.
Right.
Which is fine.
Well, I thought they wanted pictures before. They just.
I wonder why they do that, Joe.
Because
Joe,
right? Taking advantage.
Well, and Drew even said that they were marketing it after Armiton's warranty, and that's what Armiton does. They want photos of the damaged product, and then Armiton in some cases asks you to mark it so that way you can't reuse it, and then they'll send you your replacement part, and that's what they're gonna that's what they're doing now. Basically, is those blaster motors have free replacements.
Yep.
Straight up free replacement.
Yeah, which is fine. Which is fine.
Badass. I mean, $27 motor, that's rough, but for free replacements.
Rough on the beehole.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
My question was, I've been using them for a while now, and 9 out of 10 times when I need to replace it is because the bearings are completely shot. It's not a bent bell. It's just they get
you can't
noisy.
bend those bells; they're indestructible.
Actually, I got one.
Sure you can't bend the shaft either, but
I got one with a wobble here.
Well, in order to justify the replacement, I'm sure they're not exactly putting high-end bearings in them.
That's
they're
probably
not
the weak point.
Yeah, the bearings are the weak point on these motors. Like,
if you've got that strong of a bell, that's and what did Drew say? They're like 2 grams heavier than any other motor that size.
Yep.
Damn.
Yep. Yeah, I mean they're tough motors, but like you'll hit something and you won't bend a bell, you won't bend a shaft, but the bearings will sound like they got sand in them after that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because one of those little balls exploded and there's shards of metal in your bearing race.
That's exactly what happens with them. So every single one I've had replaced has been because of bad bearings. Yeah. Now my question was, I could take you a picture of it for you, but how are you going to be able to tell?
Well, don't they use the serial number as well? So it's not like, I thought originally they wanted a picture of the serial number.
That's what it was.
With it. Yeah.
Yep.
There's a serial number stamped on those motors?
Where are they stamped on the motor?
Right at the bottom of the base right here.
Probably down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the only way you're losing that is if like the whole base of it rips off the quad and you lose the entire motor.
Right. Yeah, what about at that point it's a loss. You can't.
Yeah.
Like losing your fucking GoPro in the river.
Yeah, exactly like that.
What goes the warranty then at that point?
We fucking went to Best Buy after work today, me and Spoonie.
Yeah. We got you a new lens.
We're gonna try at least. We're gonna try using his warranty for my lens.
Oh.
It's the same. It's the same exact lens, but the serial's different, so we don't know if it's gonna work or not.
Worth a shot.
Geek Squad for the win.
It all depend on whoever's working, whether or not they care.
It was that old bitch, I'm telling you.
You start knowing them by name. And shit.
I do. I know the lady who charges me every time I go in with the GoPro, and like the people who don't. So
you like wait.
I'm gonna go in and be like, what's your schedule?
What time do you get off work?
Can I get a ride?
No, I'm working with Phil Dart. Okay.
Hey, you got a big trunk? Can I park my bike in it?
I got a bike.
Did you get that electric bike?
Yeah, I think it'll be here Tuesday.
Is it one of those pedal assist ones?
Yeah.
Dude, those are a
It'll
trip.
do 20 to 25 with just like the electric bike mode, or 35 to 40 with the pedal assist.
That pedal assist is a trip. It really is.
My dad's got one that I've ridden his bike down to the beach a couple times, and that shit's fun.
It feels weird because you pedal and then it's like, woo.
Oh, yeah, totally.
And wants to go, yeah. I rode Alex Greaves at I.O. That shit was hilarious because everybody has the same reaction when they haven't ridden one. They're like, they start pedaling and it's like, oh. Well, that shit's hilarious.
I'm reading comments.
Who's all up in the chat?
We got.
Let me guess. Gravy's in the chat. I'm
Vampire
sure.
was talking about finding the dumbest looking.
Gravy's not here.
Nah.
I see Virgin.
Agile Fool's Wife, Vampire, Night
Jeff
Train,
Bennett.
Enoch.
No caps. Stanicus. Oh yeah, we should mention. So me, Spoonie, and Virgin are starting our little crew. We're calling it Drone Co, like Drone Colorado.
I saw that.
And then,
is that what that was? I declined.
Well, okay. Let me back up and preface Chris's deal, and then I'll let Chris go on. Well, to chime in, it started with somebody posting about if any other crews or teams posted episode type content like Rotorite does. Ben, you tagged all of us in it.
Yeah.
You remember?
Oh, yeah. I do remember that.
And so Chris and I got to talking about it, and we were like, really, we have the stuff and enough guys that we can start doing that locally here in Grand Junction and creating content.
Hell yeah.
That's more of like an episode type basis. That's more of like a regular type show, something you can count on. And so that kind of piled into this idea of it came into our summer camping trip. And so last summer, Chris and I went down and we met all the Quad Explosion guys. They came up from Denver and we all met in Leadville for this big camping trip. And I will let Chris take it from here. So Drone Co.
You're better at telling stories.
Because I talk a lot. So Drone Co. and Quad Explosion are going to start. We're going to do an event here at Grand Junction. And so instead of doing it in Leadville, where it was halfway between Denver and Junction, we're going to do it here, which is halfway between Denver and Salt Lake. So we can invite the Moab guys, the Salt Lake guys, and the Denver crew. And we're going to try to set it up. What did we decide, Chris? Like the second or third week of July?
2 weeks after 4th of July, I think.
So third week of July. And it'll be, what we decide? Drone Co. and Quad Explosion present the 2019 Junktown Get Down.
You goddamn right.
We've got private property. That
Wait, when is this?
The third week of July.
Kelly's like, I'm in.
So we still have some talking to do with Stanicus. Be listening up. I see in the comments. So we need to set some dates with him. Chris and I were talking about that, making sure that we can coordinate everything with all the main groups of people, Denver, Salt Lake, Moab. And then we will post an event as soon as possible so we can give people as much time to plan accordingly. But we've got private property right now. Yeah, private property for up to like 50 campers.
We're gonna do like little mini race kind of action.
Mini events within the
have my DJ buddies come down. Maybe have my graffiti artist buddy come down and do some artwork or some shit.
Yeah, so we've got a bunch of cool ideas that we were talking about, like Chris was saying, doing having a live DJ one night, and Chris
I can get a band. Dude, I can get Zoloft down there, I bet.
Right. So, did you guys see Chris's night race video from last summer? He did an awesome one with all the LED light track that we set up last summer.
I think
we're gonna have a similar thing set up. I'm About 90% sure I've got access to a 60-foot extendable forklift.
Sick.
So we'll be getting a big dive gate hung up in the air, and we'll be able to hang lights high up in the tree. And so like I said, we were talking about, putting some legitimate work into this and trying to make it something super cool that we can do like on an annual basis.
I think it'll be fun though.
So yeah, just be on the lookout for the events, and if you guys can make it, that would be sick.
That would be dope. And we're taking sponsors if anybody wants to be on the poster.
Exactly.
I know some people.
Yeah, exactly. We'll chat.
I know a guy.
We'll talk.
I'll talk to the guy. I'll talk to the guy that I know and see what he says.
Yeah.
He's all right. You just gotta grease the wheels a little bit.
Talk to that lady you know too.
Yeah, she's all right. She's a nice lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta go pick up that nice lady tonight after the show, like right after.
Of course.
She be waking again. But this week we did get out and go fly.
Oh yeah.
She got to fly her wing, and then she burned out another motor.
Sick.
And she's like, kind of like looping around. She goes, I can't hear it. I can't hear it. I've got no power. I've got no power. So I grab the controller and like dead stick it in line of sight.
Look at that. That's gangster. Man, if that was me,
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh fuck, what do I do?
Oh my god, what the world's going on?
I'd be yelling, screaming, "What'd you do? You screwed it up.
You broke it.
You broke it. It's done now."
Sure, we're not that far from California. Maybe we'll tell No Caps to round up the SoCal boys to bring them up.
Oh yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
Like
Dude,
I said, if we can get it planned out, we can get it planned out with enough time and give everybody enough time to get the dates off and stuff, it should be a pretty good turnout.
Rage.
Yeah. Everybody's gonna be raging.
Yeah.
Party, woo!
So we'll have a track set up like around like the base camp, and then the idea is to be able to go out and
like race Friday night, and then like Saturday go take them to Rip Mount Garfield and the desert and shit, and then Saturday night come back. We'll have another like whoop track set up, night track, or another whoop race or a 5-inch night race with like a live DJ,
like LED track with a DJ and everything all at the same time. Hell yeah, that'd be freaking awesome.
Yeah,
it's gonna be what Rampage wishes it was.
Exactly.
Only on a way smaller level that you can actually fly at.
Exactly. So you'll be able to fly.
So here, actually, now that we have you guys here, this would be a good time to brainstorm this idea. So Chris and I were throwing around the idea of channel buddies. What do you guys think about that? So
2 people on a channel and they share.
No, it could be up to like 5, right?
I'd say 3. 3 because you could run, like we run 1, 4, and 8 all the time, no fucking problem.
Right, but it just depends on how many people we have, right?
Yeah.
If we have 50 people show up, we just divvy out the channels, and you could have 5 or 6 guys all on channel 4.
Yeah.
5 guys on. But so we thought about doing it that way. So that way, when everybody shows up, first things we do is get everybody on their assigned channels, and then just know who your channel buddies are. Know
who you can fly with.
Just like exactly, and just like.
Well, you always do it like a race where you have the table and your channel set up, and then you line them up, and then you go through.
We did that kind of down in Moab. We did that down in Moab, and we had a bunch of dudes. I was like, all right, nobody was saying anything, so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go first.
Yeah.
And then look, whoever wants to go next, put their quad right here, and so forth. And it worked out pretty good.
Yeah.
Isn't that how the races usually work?
It is, and honestly, the races rely heavily on the racers being on their shit too.
Well, they got the the equipment check in. I don't think we'll go that far. We'll just everybody's got to be on the right channel, and just treat it like a race type event. A lot of these guys from Salt Lake they've never been to a race, so they don't know what it's like. But racing, we can totally do. I know how it works. We can do 8 at a time racing. That's usually not an issue. It's
Joe knows how. He learned in Vegas.
It's when you got like freestyle quads going up or the long range quads. You don't want somebody flying right by everybody when you're a mile and a half out or something.
Yeah,
I'm actually looking forward to trying it again now that I built myself a race squad.
Well, we could talk about how we tiered up too. We're
Yeah.
getting some multi GP gates from.
Yeah, I saw that.
Gotta be some local stuff out your way, Joe. No.
About not even an hour away.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not too bad. That's kind of what we're dealing with. I mean, there's just not a heck of a lot going on out our way. I was just wondering, is there enough people out by you? Like, if you tried to start with something, you'd actually have.
Not in my immediate area, but like if I head down towards New York City, there's a lot of people down that way.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah.
but I don't know how many of them are commuting down there from where I'm at. I haven't actually met the guys in person yet, so
You should go fly with Brooklyn Mark, man.
yeah, I've talked to him a couple times.
Don't you have a local group, Joe?
Yeah. Jesus, I have a Facebook group now. There's like 50 people in there now. And they're all within like an hour for me.
Well, yeah, that's what I was wondering. Like, if any of them are or anything.
A couple of them I think are gonna start racing if they haven't already. So yeah, no, and even then I'm sure I can get a couple of them to come with me.
Yeah.
So
Joe, it's funny how Joe's really taken to the racing.
It was more fun.
Man.
No, seriously, if I would never have gone by myself. Like if I wasn't out there with you guys, I wouldn't have done it. I don't.
Right.
But like you're saying, like you say what you're gonna say. Like it's a lot more fun than you initially think it's gonna be.
Yeah, I thought it would be a lot more high strung and a lot more competitive, and everyone was
More
pretty
serious
cool.
kind of stuff.
Yeah, and that's what I wasn't really feeling, that part.
It's just another day of flying with your buddies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude.
Except you get to talk shit on who's faster.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I mean, you always have that dick there, but
Yeah.
No, so a couple of the people seemed like they were taking it pretty damn seriously, though, I gotta say. But at that point, there's so many chill people, you just kind of laugh it off.
yeah, but anything you do, you're always going to have that person.
Yeah.
That, I mean,
Usually at races, you have that difference of like the top 5 pilots and then like everybody else.
Yeah.
You're like,
The
okay,
super serious,
one
the
of them's
big
gonna win.
guys.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody else, let's just have some fun.
Yep. Oh.
Yeah, I've been doing editing tutorials, Vampire. I'll be doing more for sure.
20-minute Tuesdays.
That video was legit.
Dude, wasn't that so funny?
Yeah.
Dude, now I'll be watching a Peter video and I'll just think of that video.
Yeah, I watched the Peter video after that video. I cried.
Chris and I watched one the other day and laughed our asses off because it was just spot
He was just like, yeah, this that, yeah.
Oh yeah. It was excellent. It was a great share.
Yeah. Oh shit! Todd is in the chat. Synergy 3 FPV.
Oh, what's up,
Talking about yeah, dude. Moab.
The plan at Vegas.
Did Todd ever get in trouble for everybody blaming him for stuff? Todd told us we could.
Yeah, guys, I got you. It's like whenever I'll try to distract the security while you guys are up,
That's funny. Todd is one cool dude.
Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna meet up. I guess he and Jubal, Todd Anderson, a couple of the other Vegas guys are gonna come up to Moab. Chris are gonna try to go down. It's like the second week of April. Try to go meet up with those guys down there. Rip Moab again.
A party.
Moab's always fun. You could hit it like every weekend of your life and always find a new line.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Never dive the same rock face twice.
You're making me jealous.
Come visit and rip Moab.
I've already ripped Moab. I loved it. I didn't want to stop.
Dude, so Imperius did the same thing you did. He fail-safed and then flew back.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
It's funny. We were talking about that.
Yeah, so he was out and his crossfire battery died. He's got the external for his Spectre radio,
my God.
and it won't stay running with the internal, like the Granite Swell.
That sucks.
And so like his ship fell down, and we're like, oh fuck! It's like the last pack, dude. It was like for sure we all knew like this was the last quad going up, and he's like, "I fail safed," and we all look at each other like, "Oh shit, we've been good the whole trip." And then we're like, "What happened? Like, do you still have video?" He's like, "Yeah, I still got video. I just don't have RSSI." I'm like,
he's upside down, halfway up Fisher Towers.
Yeah, upside down.
Like a half mile away up the steepest shit you've ever seen, upside down, looking at a bush.
So I run in my crossfire battery, and he regains link, turtle modes, and flies away.
Insane.
Holy hell.
Speaking of crossfire, my new crossfire has gotten here.
Shout out to TBS then.
Nice.
And it works now.
Then mine was bad. Then I'm convinced.
Yeah,
What?
that one. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely bad because I plugged this one in. I didn't update the firmware or anything. Just plugged it in, and then powered up the quad, and it automatically bound to it.
Hell yeah!
And like I checked the nano in the menu and everything, and it was all set. And then I went out there and tested it. This shit works.
Did you set it to 915?
Yes.
I need to hit up Mike.
Yeah, you need to hit up Mike because it's got to be a faulty unit, and it's crazy that we both have similar issues.
Well, we both bought them right at about the same time.
It was probably a big batch that went out that
had issues in part of the batch.
A loose resistor or something, or I don't know.
I got mine probably one of the first ones over a year ago now, I think, and it's been like flawless from day one.
I've had mine over a year. I only have the micro module.
Yeah, me too.
JR Bay. So,
yeah.
What do I need to go more than 5 miles for?
And the new one that I got also came with that new immortality for it, where it doesn't matter which way you have to put it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Gravy finally stopped by. What's up, Gravy?
Yo,
Gravy in the house.
Yeah, what's he napping over there? It's a little late today.
All right.
You and that Eastern accent napping over there.
He gets up and just leaves. It's like I'm out of here. I'm looking for tape.
Yeah.
I don't have no black tape to tape up my wires here.
Here, I got some.
Oh, thanks.
I wish I had a roll to make it look like I took.
That's like that Peter McKinnon trick with the coffee cup.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah. Do it right through the webcam. Go like, oh, here you go. And you have someone else go like that.
Here, look. Oh, it changed the solder.
Yeah.
That's the magic trick.
So I got to fly with Gravy yesterday. That was fun.
Yeah, I was hoping you'd bring that up.
Yeah,
I'm
so how
not
come you
jealous.
hot lickers didn't tell me that you guys were hanging out?
Totally last minute. It was totally last minute. I had a doctor's appointment. I'm on vacation from work this week, and I had a doctor's appointment yesterday. So they called me in the morning and had to reschedule. So then I remembered, hey, I think Gravy's off from work on Wednesdays. Let me hit him up. So,
well, I'm
like,
Gravy just leaves work, doesn't he?
No,
If you like came around, he'd be able to leave work.
No, he don't think so.
He works at a Harley dealership. So, but he's like, yeah, I'm actually meeting up with some other guys right now. Come on up. Okay.
Perfect timing.
Yeah.
So how far is that from you?
3 hours.
3 hours. Wow.
Yeah. It's not too bad.
That's awesome though that you go 3 hours to rip with people.
Oh yeah. Like I said, I'm on vacation this week, so, and I've been doing nonstop errands and.
Who else was there? Anybody?
Couple new guys. They actually got their own group up there. Shit, I don't know. Gravy, you still watching? I'm horrible. I don't know. But apparently a couple of them are into like DJIs and new to mini quads and FPV. So
I hear those DJIs. That's the way to go.
yeah,
They're really easy to fly.
Yeah.
When you fail safe, they come right home.
You know what? I've
So does my
actually
pink
saw
one.
someone struggle to land a Mavic with return to home.
Who's your friend, Kelly?
That's my mom.
Oh, hi, Mom.
Hi, Kelly's mom.
Dad's over there too, hanging out. They come over. They're going to a concert tomorrow.
Tomorrow night.
They're going to a Toby Mac concert. So
Hi.
my mom.
Thank you for the Mo cart.
So they came over to get these.
Oh.
Because they're old and their ears are.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank you for making Kelly.
Yeah, thank you for making Kelly.
Thank you for making Kelly.
His dad's all, it was my pleasure.
That's so funny.
I'm not the one saying too much information.
Oh, everybody knows how it works.
This is the internet, after all.
Yeah.
Well. Oh man. Well, what else? Yeah, no, I mean, back to the crossfire thing. Like, you guys saw that little video that I posted, this morning or something?
Which one?
In the group chat, that little 1 minute video.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was on my micro, and it was about 3/4 mile. And with the micro at 250, the thing was locked at like 99% RSSI the entire time. Like, that's what you guys got going on. There was definitely issues.
Spooning.
What?
Can you still hear it?
Yeah.
Say something.
That's
Say
it. That's
something.
all I hear.
So what are you doing over there, Spoonie? Explain what you got going.
I picked a bad night to sand my bottom plate with the new crispy mic is what happened.
Yeah, you did.
Share with the
I'm
class.
breathing life into these flow ride frames. I was about to give up. I was about to walk away from the Hyperlight flow ride altogether. And I think this will fix it. Just gluing two bottom plates together. I think that'll do the trick.
Sounds like it'll work.
That was my only gripe. My only gripe with this frame is...
Mine is the screw hole.
The weak plate.
Well, the bottom plate are 2 mil, right?
Oh my god.
And I always break right here where the arm tab...
Yeah, where you break the arms, or the arms will...
So when your arm comes out like this and snaps up, it breaks these little tabs. And
so it's like there's no point of even having them there.
Yeah, because who wants to change the bottom plate? At that point, you have to rebuild the whole damn quad. All your electronics, all your arms, everything has to come off. So
ain't nobody got time for that.
I glued 2 of them together, and we're gonna go this route.
Yep. I think I want to try that too. I think I need to order some double plow.
And then I did a little special chop on the bottom here, so that way I had some extra room for the SMA mount. I think it'll work.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna go. So whenever my ESCs get here, and
yeah, me too.
those hot dog ESCs.
Fucking USPS losing shit.
Yeah, they lost it in Seattle. Somebody's like, "Oh, this is from Hot Dog to West Side." Like,
yeah, stopping it in
good.
Seattle.
Yeah, they're like, "I'm gonna just go."
There's an
ahead
FPV pilot that works at the UPS place, and yeah, goes, shit.
Yeah,
this smells funny.
Like, this feels like speed controllers.
At least our packages are lost together.
Yeah, they're lost together. We
see, and that's I thought that was weird, but maybe that's just because they probably going to the same town. I thought it had more to do with like it being stuck in Colorado with the avalanches and shit.
It didn't even leave Seattle.
Yeah.
How far away from each other are you two actually, like driving time?
I like 6 minutes.
Oh shit! Okay.
I'll be driving to his house in the mornings here soon.
Be riding your electric bike.
Oh, okay. So, see, I'm sitting here thinking you guys are like an hour away from each other.
No, and then Virgin, he's like a mile from me.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, all right. I didn't
So
realize
the
you
whole
guys were
place, the
that
whole
close.
place in Junction is pretty small. You know, like even like the furthest you're gonna be living from somebody is maybe 30 minutes, and that's like the absolute furthest. But if you're in town, everything's like 10, 15 minutes, no matter where you're trying to go.
Yeah. Okay.
Enoch, did you guys see Enoch's puppy leg he made?
That thing's legit.
I did see that. The prosthetic puppy leg.
He made a prosthetic leg for this puppy.
Oh,
Shit is legit.
It's got a little like paw
They
print
were
on the
giving
bottom.
it away.
Yeah.
They were giving it away, and I went in for the win. I was like, I'm getting that puppy leg.
wait, why were they giving it away?
Just because it's the shit show.
Oh, okay.
And Enoch had the files that he could print another one.
He's making me a hot dog SD card holder.
Yes, I want that, and a blunt trough.
And a what?
A blunt trough, so you can hold your blunts in there too.
Oh yeah,
Right?
that's what's up.
Blunts, blunts, blunts.
A blunt trough.
A blunt trough.
So I ordered. I don't know if I told you guys. I ordered an F405 on eBay. Well, it showed up, and I did this awesome, nice build. Plug the shit in.
And don't fucking
Nothing. No LEDs worky.
Damn.
No.
Nothing. Yeah.
So somebody probably bought it on Amazon, fried it, and then put it on eBay.
Well, it wasn't soldered or anything, so
yeah,
it was new.
Okay.
But
Damn, that
I
sucks.
complained. I complained. They're like,
Oh.
"Well, send me pictures." You know, I'm like, all right, I got you.
Okay.
I'm like, all right, whatever. My soldering's good.
Mhm.
So I send it, and he's like, your wiring looks good. And so they send me the F722 dual,
Oh, damn.
but it doesn't have the PDB built in.
No.
So
That
now I got to
sucks.
figure out what PDB I want to use.
Does it have a
Thanks, Obama.
Does it have a plug-in for a 4-in-1?
Thanks, Obama.
Does it have a plug on it for 4-in-1?
I'm sure it does.
Oh, then okay. Then I gotta find you the PDB that I used on my Flight 1 quad.
Yeah, does it go with this? I mean, it doesn't have to. I think it's got all
Seems
the...
like we're going reverse direction. PDBs and
Yeah, right.
I know.
I actually saw a PDB that was designed for something like that. That was really nice.
The Radix one's got nice...
It had the the ESC PWM connections and telemetry and everything built right in.
Shit.
But I don't remember who made it. It might have been Maytech, I want to say, but
Maytech has a nice combo that you can use, like the flight controller, and they offer 3 different PDBs for it, like a PDB for a wing, and then like 2 other kinds.
yeah. I want to pick up that wing flight controller they make for that.
Which one, the F411 or the F405?
Whatever the cheaper one is. One of them's like 35.
Yeah, 411. I just got one. Suck on that, Buster. What you got?
Nice. Yeah, I like it because it's got the BEC built in for the servos and stuff. And
yes, the 405 has that too.
Yeah,
it makes it really easy.
6 volts too.
Okay.
What about the remapping of the nonsense in the Betaflight or iNav? Do you have to do it, or is the target already configured?
The remapping for what?
Well, if you use a Betaflight flight controller and a wing, you have to remap your motor outputs for servos. And since you typically don't have more than one motor, then that can give you 3 to 5 outputs for servos based on your flight controller. And
usually it's once, like when I flash the iNav, especially on the F411, when you flash the iNav, motor is going to be channel 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And then 3 and 4 is going to be, 3 will be your left aileron or elevon, and 4 will be your right elevon.
Yeah, what I'm saying is you gotta remap those servos. To the
No,
motor.
that's once you flash the iNav, it should be good like that.
Yeah. I wonder if Betaflight supports that flight controller as well. But I want to do. Or have you tried like the GPS return to home or anything like that with it?
With like the wing and stuff, or on Betaflight?
Yeah, and the wing, because it was my impression that that was being recently developed by iNav. Where I mean,
it worked. It worked for me on everything I've done it with.
Yeah.
You know, I had it on my Dart, and it was like, I don't know, a kilometer out, and I hit return to home, and it went to like 80% throttle and turned right at us and full bore right at us. But it was like, I'm returning to home right now.
It's like, I'm coming home, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Ben, check this out. Put me up on the screen share thing. This is the PDB that I found for my builds.
Yeah, that's kind of like what I was talking about.
Yeah,
it looks like a basic one, and then you can use the signal that's down in the corner.
Yep, you plug it in, and then you wire your signal pads in the corners with like you would on a regular all-in-one. I thought that was pretty cool.
Could probably use a PDB from like a reverb as well.
Yeah,
you could. I think I might have just like a super basic PDB. You know,
yeah.
These might have just a regular signal 1 through 4 out on the bottom here.
I have.
Yep, they do.
Wicked generic ones from The Martian. If
right there,
you want just
along
straight up power.
Yep,
1 through 4 there. Actually, it goes like it goes 1 through 4, current, VCC, and ground.
There's if you want a cheapo, there's a Strix Fordham, FORTEM for $350.
It's like $4.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just annoying. The all-in-ones are nice, but
yeah,
they're just super basic. They work really good though.
Very much so.
That's all that matters.
Yeah,
is that it works.
And most flight controllers you can power off of VBAT anyway, so you don't need all them regulators and shit anyway.
At least now, yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember back in the day, it was such a pain in the ass. You'd have to run 5 volts to power the flight controller.
Yeah.
And then you'd have to run VBAT to get VBAT, even if you weren't, so I'm talking about like the SP Racing F3, like that far back, where there wasn't even an OSD. But if you hooked up VBAT, you could make it like chirp a buzzer when the battery was getting low.
That is so true.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yep. So you had to have 4 power wires just to make it do things.
Yeah.
And then you had to run 12 volts for your video transmitter.
Oh.
Yeah.
I remember the 12 volt days.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got an SPF3 in that box somewhere.
Can I have it?
It still works, dude.
No, I bet it does.
That thing is indestructible.
I got a CC3D you can have.
I'd put that in my wing. Just FYI, Betaflight 4.0, the official release, is not going to support F3 processors.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yep. So any F3, that's it. You're all done.
This are done.
All done.
It's about time.
Wurzers.
I was scared to go from the F3s to the F4s because of the inversion.
Really?
And when like the F4s first came out, they didn't have an inverted pad. So at least a lot of them didn't. So you'd have to get the uninverted protocol from your receiver. So you'd have to solder a wire onto like a transistor on the receiver just to get the non-inverted S-bus. And I was like terrified for some reason of the F4s and the configuration. So I stayed on F3s until like 2 weeks ago.
Really? You've been running SPF3s until 2 weeks ago?
No.
Oh.
He's full of shit.
I was like,
he sent me an F4.
I ran them for a long period of time is what I meant, but I'm a smart ass. So
My point is I ran them for a long time.
I don't
want to admit it right now.
I had to get rid of that flight controller, Derek. It was going haywire.
Was it?
Yeah, when we were in Vegas, I was flying it with my 3-inch, and all of a sudden, all the voltage reading on the OSD went down to 0. And it's just in the middle of the
I hate
race.
to see that.
Just like, ooh, I'm like, oh shit. Well, send it. And I finished the whole race, so I'm like, there's something wrong with the quad.
Well, that's too bad. Those things were rock solid. I had them. I flew those flight controllers for. Actually, that's probably why, because I flew
like
those
2 years old.
No, it's got at least a good solid, probably 8 months on it. More than 6, but not a year. So we'll call it 8 months of probably 2 sessions a week minimum.
Nice.
But I still have 2 of them left. That
I'm not gonna knock them either. One of the most reliable flight controllers I've had was a Betaflight F3. That thing went forever.
I still have one. I'm about to put it in another quad because it still works.
Yeah.
You can't get rid of it. It still works.
I can't. I can't do it.
That's why I still got that CC3D.
Can't do it. We're doing it live.
You need to build that with some one-shot 125 and Betaflight 291.
some Simonk, whatever, Simon K, however you say it.
Simon K. It's Simon K. Simonk. I've not heard that one. I like that.
I don't know.
Hey, I use Simon K speed controllers.
Dude, I used to get from Hobby King and reprogram. I used to get the HK. I think they were F30A. And I bought a little flasher thing, and I would use Arduino, and I would cut like a square around the main chip, and put that thing on there and flash them, and sell them for like $8 more than what I paid for them.
Oh, to put braking on them and stuff.
It wasn't breaking. It was just it was just.
What was that? Token.
It was Token, the black cat. It was it was just the early stages of like faster motor reaction.
Oh, okay.
There was no braking then.
So it was still doing this in the air, like flopping around like a wet noodle.
Exactly.
Yeah. It was just doing that a little less.
Yeah. That was a buddy of mine bought a Ishin Wizard, but one of the first versions that came out that had those ESCs on it, and I'm like. It came with like clean flight on like an F3 board. It had to be one of the first Ishin Wizards. So I flash Betaflight to it, and I'm helping them get it all set up and everything. And I take it out to the field, and I'm like, "What the fuck is this thing?" It's just like like might as well have been a kite at that point.
Tie string to it.
Yeah,
might as well have been a potato.
I wouldn't know anything about the Ishin Wizard with those ESCs and the F3.
Oh my god! You know what? It was one of those deals where I told him to get the kit, and of course he goes on eBay and finds the cheapest one he can find. So
it's got like all the bare bottom equipment and everything.
Yeah, it's like the Fly Sky radio, but like the quad itself must have been like new old stock from like 2 years ago. You know what I mean? Yeah.
It was at the back of the warehouse.
Yeah.
They found them in a box and they put them online. They're like, ooh.
Yeah, no. I first thing I told him was, dude, we're not even going to continue with this thing until you replace the ESCs on it.
No, I use those Simon K, the 30 amps on airplanes. With I've been using the 2212 950 KVs on 4S with a 9-inch prop, and that shit is okay.
Yep. I bet I could probably dig some of those out from somewhere.
They're great just to make stuff and just to toss around and not worry about piling it in the ground and sticking some foam together with some hot glue and spinning around in a circle and then letting it go.
Oh god. Oh, okay. So yesterday when I met up with Gravy, I show up. We're at this like country club, and he's got this quad that's like desyncing and stuff. Turns out to be a bad motor, so he pulls a copper top and just throws like a random motor on there, and we go back and it's working right. So then he breaks like 2 arms on this quad and bashes up another motor. So that's what he is talking about in the chat. It's like 2 busted motors and 2 broken arms on all different occasions.
Every time I go fly with people when I travel, I never come home with working quads.
Yeah.
Isn't that the way it's
they're trying
supposed to
some new
be?
shit, and you're like,
Yeah.
ooh, I gotta try that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always just go full send. Everyone I fly with, they're like, Jesus, you just don't even like warm up. I'm like, nah, I just don't.
Wait.
Yeah, I'm all in. What? Yeah, that's a gap right there. Ah, fuck. All right, I'll be back.
Oh, shit.
What else we got on here? Hadley's Famous, Reaper X, Parker.
Hey, you guys want to play a game for 5 minutes? Since we only got 5 minutes left, because then Ben has to go.
Well, here, hold on. Before we play a game,
Depends on what kind of game.
if you guys are, if anybody's interested in these motors, these copper motors,
Oh yeah,
we have these
yeah.
on the website. 2306, 2700 kV, and they freaking shred.
Oh,
Yeah.
those are some
Nice.
6S motors.
2700 kV on 6S.
Yeah.
Here's what they look like outside the bag.
Yeah,
nice.
Pretty.
and
Yeah, I like them.
that's what I can show you.
That's what they look like on a quad with props.
That's what they look like on the end of an arm.
Yeah.
I can't show you guys the rest of it.
Oh no,
It's the secret.
he could, but he would have to kill us.
I would have to kill everybody watching.
Bill would send a sniper. Oh,
Those would be good for like a steampunk quad.
I thought the same exact thing. I
yeah.
want to build a steampunk rooster so bad.
It goes really good. The copper goes really good with army green, military green.
Yep.
And I can tell you for a fact that it goes really good.
Yeah.
Ben, what's up with them little straps?
Which
yeah.
Dude,
What's up
you
with
mean
them?
these little straps?
Yeah, I need some in my life.
I know.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Everybody needs some. I've been doing other stuff.
R&D.
Yeah.
No, not really.
Oh, I'm trying to, you know. You're
I'm not
supposed to
even
tell
gonna lie.
everyone you're still in R&D phase. That's you're out right there.
I don't want to lie though. I can't do that to everybody. That's terrible. No, I've got a couple guys, or I've got one guy. He said he was going to treat it poorly for me, so we'll have to see what happens. But I need to sit down and make some, and then I can send them out.
You can do that.
I should do that.
I second that.
I have this perfectly valid explanation for needing one of those right here in my hand.
Oh, there you go.
See?
I also need some for this one. I just put the motors on this from that one.
Do you think that thing would carry a GoPro? Will that thing carry
Yeah.
This?
Yeah.
No.
Will that carry? That looks exactly like the same one that they used in that Red Bull rap video with a session mounted to the top of it.
I bet that is a 2-inch.
Did you see that video?
I saw it, yeah.
Does it have a GoPro on it?
Yeah,
it looked like a Whoop with a GoPro on it,
So,
like an 85.
This will have a GoPro.
I'm guessing that is probably, you're right, it's an 85, because an 85 takes like 1.9-inch props.
Oh, okay.
But it was screaming, but
Yeah.
hey, all you need is 60 seconds or 30 seconds or whatever for stuff like that. So, but yeah, I almost bet that was a 2-inch ducted. Like I've put my GoPro on my 2.5-inch builds and flown them for 3 minutes.
Oh.
So it's not that you can't do it. Yeah.
I think that's my next move for a Cinewhoop is 2.5 inches.
Yeah.
Just because like trying to fly like the Whoop class stuff, those tiny motors and props just don't have enough power.
Yeah.
And that's my biggest complaint about the one that I built that's similar to yours. They're those stock Beta FPV motors, and they're like 11,000 kV.
Yeah, that's too high.
But they're normally running them on 2S, and that was my original plan with that. But it's such a rock that even with 3S, there's still.
If you're gonna build one, go with 7,500 kV and run 3-cell. That's what
I'm saying, but I wanted you to like a 2.5-inch instead.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
With a ducted 2.5.
I don't know.
On 1106 7500.
I got that trash. That thing rips pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
The can.
What kind of cameras that thing got?
The trash can, the Caddick.
It does have the Caddick?
Yeah.
Does it have it records in HD, right?
No, it doesn't record.
Okay. So it's the Caddick's like EOS 02 or whatever then probably.
Yeah, I can't see it, but yeah, it says Caddick.
Well, yeah.
Well, it's got to be because that's their latest camera model, and the other one they've discontinued in favor of the 2.
I already lost the LED on the back and one prop. So.
You guys should have saw my Beta 75X after that last bar race. That thing came back in pieces.
Well, dude, you were fucking full throttle into the walls.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That'll happen.
I was stuck in a power loop chain, like just kept doing these power loops over this table, and then I got the bright idea to try to power loop, like, you know, the Budweiser lights that hang over the pool tables with the skinny ass chains. I was trying to
pool
go
table lights
under the pool table and then power loop through that light and then back under the pool table. Yeah.
Did you hit the light?
I didn't get the light, but I hit the wall and the ground a lot with like full stick on the 75X. Yeah, Tackle Box is like, dude, you slammed that thing. Yes, I did. I slammed the shit out of that thing.
It's true, he did.
And it came back in pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Full send.
All the pieces.
Oh my gosh, guys.
All
well,
right.
It's 7:01, and I have to go get the wonderful woman of my life.
Alpaca.
And I'm gonna get back to
stroking your carbon.
Stroking my carbon.
So we'll let Spoonie get to sanding, and I want to thank everybody in the chat for coming and joining us.
Thanks, you guys.
We will see you guys same time next week, same channel.
Yep.
Peace.
Bye.